Right now at 6, temperatures about to drop. How cold it could get.
And Wisconsin's governor's race gets more crowded. Joel Brennan's message to voters as he launches his bid.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. A new state law is changing how quickly Wisconsin schools must alert parents about serious offenses.
News 8 Now's Brooklyn Hein has a closer look. Brooklyn.
The new law spells out when parents must be contacted if a sexual offense is reported at the school. The law requires all public, private, and charter schools to notify parents the same day a sexual offense report is made or by noon the next day if it comes in after school hours. Until now, there was no specific deadline for when schools had to contact families.
Children aren't really great about explaining to parents what happens at school sometimes, and so having a message from the administration to the parent is very helpful.
Victim advocates say the change ensures parents hear about serious incidents right away and can get support for their children sooner. The new law also requires schools to give parents access to records regarding school employee discipline. Live in the newsroom, Brooklyn Hein, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Brooklyn. Happening now, let's head outside. There is some good news and bad news when it comes to the weather. No more really accumulating snow for the near future, but temperatures are going to go from cold to downright frigid.
So let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Greg Barnhart, who's tracking it all. Greg.
Well, you knew this setup was going to be coming here with a good snowpack, and now December, all it takes is a good push of Arctic air to come through the area and really allow those temperatures to plunge well below zero. So that's what we're seeing. But for this evening, we got some cloud cover keeping temperatures near 21 at La Crosse, Winona, a little bit of light snow southwest of the area. But clearing skies have dropped the temperatures down to 13 at Eau Claire, and we're going to see some of that too. But for this evening, really, it's Eau Claire. You're going to see a little brief clearing that's going to allow the temperature to plunge pretty quickly down to about 7 by 10 p.m. Now, La Crosse, the cloud cover sticks around. We might even see a few flurries too with the activity out there. We'll get back down to 13 with the cloud cover lingering too. Right now, it's really from about Mankato to Rochester, Preston to Core. That little area right there is seeing a light snow, not really accumulating as much. A few flurries otherwise, but if we zoom into that area, road conditions should be fine with this activity. It's very light, but likely you're not going to see much of anywhere else to see it. So coming up later, yes, we got the dangerous cold, so we'll break out how low the temperatures will get, how cold that wind chill will get, but we got some bigger news next week too. It's going to come right back up too. So just got to give a few days of cold and we'll have some warmer conditions on the way.
All right. Thank you, Greg.
La Crosse will open its Emergency Day Center this Sunday in response to the extreme cold.
The center runs from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. that day at 713 James Street. Any adult seeking shelter from the cold can use it.
This is meant for anybody that might be a little bit more vulnerable in the cold. We want them to have a safe place to go, just as much as we want individuals that might be experiencing homelessness to have a warm, safe place to go during the day.
The city will determine future openings on a day-to-day basis and will provide free public transportation to and from the center. Disabled citizens are facing barriers when sidewalks go unshoveled.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk has this story.
Residents with disabilities say snow isn't being cleared off of every sidewalk in the city, making it dangerous and difficult for them to get around. The Committee for Citizens with Disabilities discussing the issue Thursday morning.
I'm literally sick to my stomach when I leave the grocery store because I know chances are I'm going to have to go into traffic.
Current rules require residents and business owners to shovel sidewalks within 24 hours of snowfall. If sidewalks aren't shoveled, the city is supposed to clear them and bill the homeowner. But some wheelchair users say that's not happening.
Last week I was in Copeland Park. They plowed all the roadways and left all the handicap ramps full of snow.
McKinney says wheelchair users have two options when sidewalks aren't cleared: use the street or find a way to push through.
If I have to, I get up and I walk behind my wheelchair and hop on my one leg. You never know when there's ice underneath or anything, and I could take a spill real easily.
Committee members plan to explore ways to improve sidewalk conditions and hope residents will do their part this winter.
It gets in the way of people being able to get to where they need to get to their job, and just get out of the cold in a quick and safe manner.
You can find more information on the city's snow removal procedures on our website. Reporting in La Crosse, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
And a reminder, when the snow or cold weather moves in, you can track it 24/7 with the First Warn Weather app. Health officials here weighing in again on babies and hepatitis B. They still back babies getting a Hep B vaccine shot, breaking again with new CDC guidance that parents pull back. In Wisconsin in 2004, more than 3/4 of 2-year-old children received the vaccine.
Developing news in Wisconsin's governor's race, Democrat Joel Brennan is jumping in today. He is the third person tied to Governor Tony Evers to run. Brennan, a former top official for Evers, pledges to go after President Donald Trump's decisions. Here's a look at his launch video.
I'll be a governor who will stand up to Trump's dysfunction and be laser focused on improving the lives of people across our state. With fair maps and a Democratic governor, we can stay true to our values and deliver real and lasting change.
Rodriguez and former one, Mandela Barnes, are also in this race. The primary is next August.
Happening around the state, a Whitehall man is facing child abuse charges. Edgar Valdez was locked up after police allegedly found a 14-month-old with multiple broken bones. The child's mother left the toddler in Valdez's care while she worked. His bond is set at $150,000. He's facing 60 years in prison. Jury selection is underway in the federal trial of Judge Hannah Dugan. Dugan is accused of helping an undocumented man evade federal agents. The Wisconsin Supreme Court suspended Dugan indefinitely. The undocumented man has since been deported.
The La Crosse Public Education Foundation is awarding over $51,000. The money will be dispersed over 22 Gold Star grants, which help educators teach in new and creative ways. The foundation chooses those grant recipients based on their pitch's creativity, engagement, and student impact.
Every grant is awarded on the same rubric, and we have a committee of grant reviewers who are community members who think really carefully about which grants they will allocate funding to.
Today, the foundation awarded 3 of those grants to educators at Northside Elementary. Still to come tonight, handmade holiday gifts, the project that's raising Christmas spirits around the region.
Plus, live music and a mission to help what the holiday train brought to Toma.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., Art is tracking some dangerously cold weather. Plus, it's Foodie Friday. The Milwaukee Burger Company stops by with a foot-long fried mozzarella stick. We'll see you starting at 5 a.m.
Winter can actually be the perfect time to replace those old drafty windows. Nothing will keep you more comfortable in your home during the winter than new windows. And our certified master installers are highly trained experts that will install your new windows properly while reducing exposure to outside elements. We'll take out your old window and place in your new window in less than 5 minutes on average. Ask how your winter installation can save you money and make you more comfortable in your home.
Thousands of our heroes face the difficult choice between keeping their heat and power on or facing homelessness. 21,000 Wisconsin veterans are living below the poverty line, many impacted by physical or mental health challenges. Wisconsin loses 3 veterans to suicide every week. Together, our mission is to provide all struggling Wisconsin veterans with a critical survival safety net that keeps them safely in their homes. You can make a real difference by providing a donation to the Wisconsin Heat and Housing for Heroes initiative, with 95 cents of every dollar donated going directly to those right here in your community. Help by visiting www.heatforheroes.org. or by calling 1-800-891-9276. That's 800-891-9276.
Blain's Farm and Fleet's Christmas sale is going on now, and that means unbeatable value on unique gifts and festive favorites to celebrate the season your way. Like up to $100 in holiday rebates when you spend up to $500 on Ariat footwear, apparel, and accessories. This Milwaukee bit set just $24.99. All Christmas candy is 20% off. Plus, now through Saturday, rewards members get a free $10 gift card for every $100 spent. Wrap up your holiday shopping for less. Only at Blain's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Over 40 handmade wooden toys are being donated. A UW La Crosse professor worked with some woodworking elves to make them. The donations come during the holiday giving effort that's hosted by the Family and Children's Center.
When we used to do it at Salvation Army, and see the kids come in and they'd be so happy to get a used toy. I don't get to see the kids, but I know that we're told that they're well appreciated, and that makes me feel that I'm doing something good.
Parents receive the toys early enough to be under the tree on Christmas morning.
The holiday train visiting Toma this evening. American Authors and Pink Beard brought live music performances. Organizers collected non-perishable food items and cash donations for local food banks during the event. The train continues its tour with 196 stops in 13 states and 6 Canadian provinces.
Downtown Bangor is hosting their Holidays in the Village event. More than a dozen local businesses are offering deals and holiday festivities for their community. The Art Room in downtown is hosting a free ornament making station.
It feels really great because we're a town of about 1,500 people. So to bring people here and to highlight the wonderful small businesses really means a lot.
The festivities will wrap up tonight at 7.
A new walk-in cooler at the Dahl YMCA Food Pantry means more fresh food for families in need. Funded by Rotary Lights grant, the cooler expands the Y's capacity to store fresh and perishable items. The Food Access Program served more than 454,000 meals in 2025 and distributed nearly 460,000 pounds of food.
And not only will this allow us to store more food and different types of food, but we will be able to serve more people because we will have the space to store the food safely for them.
The program was supported by more than 1,200 volunteer hours this year, with 30+ staff members working daily across branches and partner sites. Well, as the holiday season approaches, so do questions about how to safely dispose of holiday items. The Wisconsin DNR reminds that steel, aluminum, and paper products are all recyclable statewide. Additional recyclable items may not be accepted by all local recycling services.
A recycling symbol on a piece of packaging does not necessarily mean your local program is set up to accept it. Because of this, what you can recycle at home may be different than what you can recycle at your holiday destination.
Jennifer adds that if you are unsure about an item, it is better to throw it out than recycle it.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
So we'll break down how cold it will be and how big of a warm-up we're going to see going into next week. All that coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
This December at Furniture, Decor & More in Westby and Boscoville, bring 10 non-perishable food items to support local pantries and get 10% off your entire purchase. Furniture, mattresses, home decor, seasonal finds. Make your home holiday ready while giving back.
Saving money on everything you need at Menards. Add comfort and warmth to your home with new carpet. Shaw Floors carpet is durable and resistant to stains and wear. Pick up the Huntington series. On sale for 79 cents a square foot. Check out our huge selection of window images, blinds, and shades. Faux wood blinds at a classic design and offer room darkening, light control. Right now, just $22.99 each. Plus, get them trimmed to width for free in store.
Warm season's greetings to you all from Menards.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Let's talk about character for a moment. The heart and soul that defines what you're made of. People of true character recognize that they're part of something bigger than themselves. Take the doctors, nurses, and staff at Amplify Health. These are pros at the top of their game who come together as a team and give it their all for the benefit of others. That's character, that's professionalism, that's Amplify Health, and that's the mindset that makes life better.
Forget the North Pole. Marcus and La Crosse is where Santa shops. Darn tough and great Canadian socks will keep Jim toasty in 50 below weather. Vests, jackets, nice. Ho ho, it's the Stormy Cromer wool cap. Don't mind if I do. Sweaters, scarves, Can't forget about Mrs. Claus. Jeans for Jean and flannel for Florence. Marcus Apparel, downtown La Crosse. Come on down and look around.
Get your home holiday ready, help your community, and save big at Furniture, Decor, and More in Westby and Boscobel. Bring 10 non-perishable food items to help local food pantries and save 10% on your entire purchase. Shop, save, and share the spirit of giving.
Yeah, unfortunately, I knew this eventually could happen with a good snowpack in place. It just takes an Arctic air mass to come through, and we're going to set up to be some very cold conditions. And this is the opportunity we're going to see. Kind of this 3D look here as you go further north and it gets darker purple. That is the colder air to it. And further to the south and west, you can see more yellow means milder Pacific air too. And eventually we're going to get this, but for the time being, we're going to see a little plunge of this Arctic air through the area. Now, probably the coldest part, it's going to stay just north of the area in southern Canada, but we are going to get a piece of it come through and dive south. The good news is it doesn't last that long because we're going to start changing the wind direction out of the west aloft. So we're going to see more of that mild air. As you can see, the colors begin to change, and this pulls off to the north. By Monday and Tuesday, we're going to get more into westerly flow aloft, which means milder, more Pacific air that's going to be coming overhead. And that looks to stay in place for the most part next week. So expect more temperatures, at least near average or above. We should be in the low to maybe middle 30s at this time. So that's the good news. We just got to get through the weekend with the bitterly cold conditions, and that's why we still got the alert days going on. Once again, wind chills could be 30 below Saturday morning and it's Sunday morning. Temperatures may struggle to give above zero. Overnight lows, especially Sunday morning, could get below 20 below in some of the colder spots too going on. So that's what we're looking at right now. We have cold weather advisories, meaning the temperature or wind chill. In this case, it's the wind chill. It's going to be 35 below or lower. I think some areas may get 30, 35 below. Right now, it's just to the north of La Crosse. We may see more counties added on to this as we go through tomorrow, getting closer to the event. Once again, it just depends on how cloud cover plays out for Saturday, but overall, it is going to be cold. We look at the wind chills. Now, this is an average of wind chills during a 3-hour period, so you're likely going to see colder wind chills than what this depicts, but it gives you a general idea that going into Saturday morning, there's going to be some lingering cloud cover. The winds will be the strongest Saturday morning. Our temperatures won't be the coldest Saturday morning. They're more colder on Sunday, but you see, we're going to see wind chills closer to 30 to 35 below to the north. As we go throughout the day, you're going to be probably in that 15 to maybe 25 below as temperatures climb up, and the winds do decrease a little bit Saturday afternoon and do drop off Sunday. So although we're going to have cold temperatures going into Sunday morning, the wind chills will probably be about 4 to 5 degrees lower than what the temperature is. So you're still looking at similar conditions that could reach 30 below. In fact, some of these like Sparta and Black River Falls, that actually might be the temperature more than the wind chill because the winds won't be as strong. So definitely a cold period. For tonight, we have lows that are already dropping the single digits because we got clearing up there going on. There will be more cloud cover later on, but cloud cover further south is going to keep our temperatures probably into the teens. And then tomorrow, we're going to get back into the 20s. Once again, with the winds picking out of the west, we have a cold front that'll be coming through, a period of light snow, and the winds will pick up out of the west towards the afternoon, and that's when the wind chill starts becoming more of a factor, probably after the evening commute. Going into Saturday, the lows, once again, we're going to be pretty cold. We're looking at teens below zero up the north. Cloud cover may keep these a little bit warmer, single digits below to maybe zero. As we go to Saturday, we're going to struggle for areas to the north to get actually above zero, below maybe 3 to 4 degrees as you go further south. All in all, very cold. Sunday's likely going to be the coldest temperatures of the year in the morning. Once again, we're seeing temperatures in the teens below zero, but I would not be surprised. You probably could be lower in Black River Falls, Sparta area. You easily could be in the 20 belows. Some of these other areas could be colder too. This is just an average of what we're thinking right now. Sunday, the good news is plenty of sunshine in the morning, some clouds in the afternoon. I think a lot of areas will get back up above zero, and that's pretty much it for the cold conditions. Now tomorrow, just a reminder, we do have a little bit of light snow coming through. Late morning to early afternoon, not expecting a lot of accumulation going on, but the noon hour to the early afternoon, you might see a little bit of snow coming through with the cold front, but it won't last long, and once again, not expecting any accumulation with that event. As I mentioned, we got a big change coming next week. We climb well above freezing, 36, 38, maybe even warmer. We'll have to wait and see. So it's a more milder week or more closer to seasonal conditions, and we have another chance of rain or snow coming back in right now Wednesday night into Thursday. But all in all, it's much more seasonal or warm, a little bit above average by that point next week. We just got to get through the weekend.
Yeah, 38 is going to feel like a heat wave by
yeah, I mean, it is. It's a big change from 14, 15 below one morning.
Sure is. Thanks, Greg. Coming up next in sports, discussing defense. A couple Packers speak on the challenge that the Denver Broncos unit presents, plus an unhappy Greg Gard explaining why the Badger defense we know from the past is not where it needs to be yet. Jacob is next.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions.
Tired of hard water and harsh chlorine? Maxwell White Water Conditioning brings you the all-new Dual Media Water Softener. Say hello to softer skin, luxurious hair, and water that feels amazing. Call Maxwell White today, where better water starts here.
Love Arby's famous roast beef? Love Hickory barbecue sauce? Love 2 for $6 deals? Meet the RBQ. It loves to be loved. Arby's, we have the meat.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
This process has really given me flexibility since it's self-paced. I'm able to do my work and then still do other stuff. I don't feel weighed down from the course alone.
Excuse me, ma'am. You dropped this.
Make anyone's day merry and bright this holiday season with Quick Trip gift cards.
While chlorine helps keep city water safe, did you know it could be damaging to your hair and skin? Our new Dual Media 2-in-1 water softener and carbon filter combo removes that hardness and chlorine. So upgrade your water today and protect your home and your health.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, to say the Badgers did not perform well last night on the road in Lincoln would be a vast understatement. It was considered Wisconsin's most lopsided loss in Greg Gard's tenure as head coach. 90-60, the final score, marking the first time in 23 years Wisconsin has lost by 30 or more points, which was a 30-point loss to Maryland in the 0-2 tournament in Bo Ryan's first season. Badgers really struggled defensively with breakdowns that led to open perimeter shots and easy layups at the rim for Nebraska. Despite Wisconsin running similar schemes for the last couple decades on defense, the new landscape of college basketball makes it hard for those principles to carry over.
That's the challenge every year. It doesn't carry over from one year. You start over in terms of what you're doing and what you're building every year because roles have changed. You know, we've got a new, 2 or 3 new guys in that starting lineup. But it's not just the newcomers, it's everybody.
Wisconsin will have to sit with the lackluster performance for a while, as their next game doesn't come until 8 days from now, which is at Pfizer Forum against Villanova. The Packers are a few days away from a date with one of the hottest teams in football, the Denver Broncos, up in the Mile High City. This will be a true test for the Green Bay offense, as Denver boasts one of the most complete defenses in the NFL. They only allow 282 yards per game and are first in the league in sacks with 55 up to this point. But the Packers see ways to attack the Broncos heading into this heavyweight bout.
I mean, I wouldn't say that they have no weaknesses or holes. I mean, I definitely think that there's, plays to be made. But I mean, your playmakers got to make plays. I mean, we got to be solid in our game plan, and I think that there are some ways that we can go out there and make plays. We just got to execute and take what they give us.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what we've been harping on. Just winning your one-on-ones is the main goal this week. So, they got a great team, great defense, and, I think we got a great offense. We just got to execute.
Going to be a good one. Packers have won 4 straight while Denver is victorious in their last 10. Guys, we're talking about the temperatures minus 13, minus 15 coming up here this weekend. 60 degrees at kickoff in Denver.
Ooh,
How about
that sounds nice.
That's going to be nice.
Go figure.
So that's why they're practicing inside in the Don Hudson Center. So
yeah.
not a bad change of scenery for them.
Not at all.
What a treat, because Denver could definitely slide the other way too.
Right.
Absolutely. I think Greg was saying the weather is going to swing, or the temperatures are going to swing this way from there. So there we go. There's the bonus weather lesson.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good matchup for sure. Thanks, Jacob.
All right, Greg, let's find a look at your forecast right after this.
Happy holidays from News 8 Now.
Winter can actually be the perfect time to replace those old drafty windows. Nothing will keep you more comfortable in your home during the winter than new windows. Ask how your winter installation can save you money and make you more comfortable in your home.
Where do Couch Potatoes go for the most comfortable couches? Wesco and Sparta.
These cushions, like clouds. I haven't moved in hours. Spilled salsa? No problem. Wipes right up. Perfect for an afternoon nap or 2. Built-in USB charger? I never have to leave.
All right, Couch Potatoes. Store's closing.
Say goodbye to 2025 and take 25% off furniture and mattresses.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on.
In the spirit of the season, Fleet Farm's giving out extra rewards in a special Buy More, Earn More event. All Fleet Rewards members will earn bonus rewards on qualifying purchases for the entire family, December 11th through the 17th. Earn $10 when you spend $100. Earn $25 when you spend $200. And earn $50 in rewards when you spend $350. Membership's free. Sign up in-store or online. And get 7 days of bonus holiday rewards at Fleet Farm's Buy More, Earn More event. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Winter can actually be the perfect time to replace those old drafty windows. Nothing will keep you more comfortable in your home during the winter than new windows. Ask how your winter installation can save you money and make you more comfortable in your home.
Well, get out and enjoy the 20s tomorrow, because it'll be a while till we see 20s above zero here too. But we have a little bit of light snow tomorrow, not accumulating snow, but for the noon hour to the early afternoon, you might see snow. It gets breezy in the afternoon because that cold front comes through, and then dangerous cold this weekend. Wind chills at times could be below 30 below. Temperatures will definitely be below zero at night. They could struggle to get above zero, and many areas make it into the 20 belows going into Sunday. The good news is we flip the switch pretty quick on Monday, and we're climbing above freezing, well above freezing, in fact, by Tuesday, Wednesday, with another chance of rain or snow coming for Wednesday and Thursday. But a mild stretch of weather as the upper levels begin to change, and we get a little bit more mild air coming overhead. So
yeah, you wouldn't think 23 tomorrow is music to our ears,
but
here we are.
Basically is.
Sounds lovely. Thanks for joining us at 6.